Automation, and linear saws in particular, have seen the truss and frame industry progress in leaps and bounds. However, the speed of linear saws has created a number of new bottlenecks in the typical wall and truss plant. One such bottleneck is printing. Off-the-shelf printers have proven to be unreliable, expensive, and unable to keep up with the speed of the top-of-the-line linear saws. The Vekta Razer V5 is able to automatically mark stud locations on the top and bottom wall plates by trenching. Marking stud locations in this manner has been the only viable way of replacing the Sharpie and tape measure. Until now, plate marking has been a cumbersome, slow and inefficient process, a bottleneck that is costing truss plants money. At Vekta Automation, if we see a problem, we aim to fix it. Introducing the Vekta Precision Plate Printer Vekta P3. The Vekta P3 has been custom designed using Hewlett-Packard technology to perfectly suit the truss and frame industry and its unique requirements. The P3 can print accurately at speeds exceeding the maximum speed of our V5 and S5 Razer saws. There is absolutely no loss in production due to plate marking. In its standard configuration, printing is achieved on both the narrow and wide faces of the timber. The printer is also capable of printing across the full width of a 140mm piece of timber. What's more, timber can be stacked one on top of another to enable both top and bottom plates to be cut and printed simultaneously. The print quality of the Vekta P3 is exceptional. The P3 uses 16 HP ink cartridges to print at a resolution of 300 dpi, allowing for a very crisp, detailed printing at high speeds. Another advantage? An ink cartridge typically lasts a couple of months and costs less than $50, dramatically reducing the cost of consumables and definitely outlasting a Sharpie pen. The Vekta P3 is extremely easy to maintain. Each ink cartridge contains its own set of nozzles. As a result, when you replace an ink cartridge, you also get a brand new set of nozzles. However, replacing the ink cartridge is rarely required. The nozzles can simply be wiped clean with a damp cloth. When you do have to change a cartridge, it's as simple as flipping a tab, sliding out the old cartridge and replacing it with a new one. Less than 20 seconds. The Sharpie and tape measure might work well most of the time, but what happens when your guys get it wrong? Think about the hassles and the cost involved in sorting it out. What does it mean for your reputation? The Vekta P3 eliminates human error. The printer has been completely integrated into both the V5 and S5 Razer systems. This allows the high-performance accuracy and calibration systems of the saw to work directly with the printer. The printing is based on the position of the timber rather than the speed. This means that printing is just as clear and accurate at 100mm a second as it is at 1200mm a second. If you could print anything you wanted to on your cut components and do so in ultra high quality and accuracy, what would you print? What if you could print all of this information and know that it had zero impact on your production efficiency? Vekta is working closely with the nail plate suppliers to include as much information as possible in the cut files for printing. Currently, the P3 prints stud markings, openings, and panel junctions on the members. We're also working to add adjacent panel marks to the ends of the top plate to ensure builders know in what orientation the panel should be installed. Side instructions, company logos, addresses, you name it. It's all a possibility now. The Vekta Precision Plate Printer, P3, is another example of Vekta's commitment to seeing automation improve production efficiency of the frame and truss industry. Vekta Automation is a young, energetic company focused on utilising the most modern technology available. We pride ourselves on thinking outside of the box to create a solution for each individual business and their unique needs. At Vekta, we believe that our products, partnered with our superior industry knowledge and personal service, leads to a successful business. And by that, we mean yours. Before you purchase a linear saw, consider the possible bottlenecks. With the Vekta P3, the printing bottleneck is not an issue.